Alright, what you see here is a Hunter Right at Home ceiling fan in Cashmere finish. These are pretty uncommon fans in general, although this model, this specific finish, I'm not too sure how uncommon it is. But I do have another Hunter Right at Home that I got last year in the new Hunter Green finish. So yeah, this is my second Hunter Right at Home. The one that I got last year is in a little bit better shape than this one. It's actually in a lot better shape. The only thing that's really messed up on this is the finish somewhat. On top of the motor housing, there's actually some area that's a little bit probably like it looks like it's like black scuff marks. So I can definitely clean it off. I just haven't gotten around to doing so. But the blades on this one definitely need some cleaning up to it. Also, this one's missing the Hunter logo on it. But yeah, this fan is from the first quarter of 1998. I forget when the green one was from. What year was the green one from in the quarter? But yeah, these were Home Depot exclusive ceiling fans, just like the Passport series, and a few other Home Depot models that Home Depot exclusive models from Hunter. These ones were sold around the mid to late '90s. They didn't. I don't think they sold these during the early '90s. So yeah, this one they made these in four finishes: white, cashmere finish, which you're seeing right now, a red wine finish, which I don't remember the name of it, and the new Hunter Green finish, which I also have. So yeah, I got this fan mostly because of the blades that it's on it, and also I figured I might as well get one of these because I do like Hunter fans that actually have front integrated white kits on them. So I figured this will be a nice kitchen fan one of these days. The other side of bleached is bleached oak, for those who haven't seen the video I uploaded last night of it. But if you want to see them for the bleached oak side, just check out the other video I did of this fan. But the fan runs well, and the blade arms were pretty out of alignment when I first tested it. And to the point that it wobbled pretty badly. Surprisingly, it didn't move on its own, but it still wobbled pretty badly. So yeah, I bent the blade arms back into alignment. Surprisingly, I was able to do that with these type of blade arms. But yeah, it moves good there too. And I'm using the 4 Cree LED light bulbs that were in the low profile and Infiniti. And then I swapped them out for more Probiot light bulbs for the spotlights. So now I've just been borrowing these from the light living room lamp in the Passport 2 when I do videos, although I need to get some light bulbs for floor testing purposes in general. Get rid of the, cause I'm not trying to use CFLs for floor testing no more. I'm trying to stick with LEDs. So yeah, go ahead and show the light. I'm gonna try to make this video a bit quick because I had to head in to work in about an hour and a half. So I'm just gonna upload this, and by the time I get to work, I should upload it right now. So yeah. One of my friends from middle school / high school has one of these in her kitchen. Although me and her aren't really close no more like we used to be. She does have one of them. That's the first time I saw one of these fans. I know it was in cashmere finish because I remember it being an off-white finish, not 100% white. So I thought when I saw it, I was like, wow, it looks a lot like a Hunter Infiniti, but I can tell it's not because it looks a bit different. Especially the blade arms were just like this, so that's how I knew it was not a Infiniti. But yeah. Now I'm gonna go ahead and shut off the light above me. Definitely lights up the room pretty well. Alright, turn on the low profile and lights on it again. But yeah, some of the blades do need a bit more cleaning to them. But at the same time, these are on the top side, so of course it's going to have a bit more dust than the bottom side would. Like that blade over there. And that one. They were actually in a lot worse shape, this side of the blades, than the bleached oak side. So I figured out, that's the other reason why I figured I'd start off with the bleached oak side, since that was in better shape. Alright, so here's low speed. And if the blade arms look like they're more out of alignment than the previous video, that'll mostly be because the blade arms are pretty loose. Since when I flipped over the fan to swap the blades to the other side, or flip over the blades to the other side to be more correct in terms, whereas the blade arms loosen up, and that's because the screws that hold the blade arms to the motor don't have washers around them, so of course that will make the screws loosen up. So some of the blade arms are more loose than the other ones, and some are not as loose, so yeah. Moves pretty good at no speed. So I'm going to do a video of it now quickly before I head into work, because by the time I get back from work I might, even though it's already assembled and ready to be tested, I might be too tired to even bother videotaping. I might just want to lay down the whole time when I get back. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and shut off the light. Oh, it's on low speed. And I do have the Infiniti Warrington pull chains wrapped around it. So I don't have to use tape on this. This is probably the worst fan to even put tape on, because it would be so tricky to be able to pull the chains on it without hitting the blades. Yeah, I would have done a video of this fan yesterday with the Cashmere blades showing as well, but the only reason why I didn't do it last night is because there was a thunderstorm with lightning going on. So I did a video of it with the bleached side first, and then when it started raining and such, I figured I'd way off forecasting it, since I figured it wasn't 100% safe to do it. And then also, if there was a power outage, I'd rather save the power on my phone. So yeah. It wasn't as bad as expected, but I prefer to save the energy on my phone in case we need it instead of doing a video. Alright, so it's light. Now to move the fan to medium. And this fan does have cool vents on it. I prefer to call them doorbell vents, since they look like, well, not doorbell, but they look like bell vents, or just bell in general. Let's go to our medium. These Hunter fans, the Hunter fans that from this era, they have these longer blades. Even though it's a 52-inch fan, what I mean by longer blades is that it's not like an arm and then a blade, like the low profile Hunter Passport fan, such like that, stuff like that. This one, the blade basically goes down all the way to the motor, and it's kind of basically kind of like the Continental Four Seasons. They have those stub arms. This fan's the same way. So in a way, this one does move more air since there's more blade length to it. I've always known that these type of Hunter fans do a bit more air. Hence why I put up the Infiniti in the living room, since I did want one that moves a little bit more air than the kitchen fan. Also, it's very nice to look at. Even though my bedroom, the bedroom fan I have now, the low profile, isn't as powerful, moves a little bit less air than the Infiniti I used to have up in here. This room's always nice and cool compared to a living room and such, so it's not that big of a deal. I actually need more of a powerful fan up front, because that's where it's more hot. Since the sunlight hits right into the kitchen, and that makes the living room hot as well. The window in my bedroom is off to the side, so I don't get really too much sunlight in here compared to the front. So my room stays nice and cool. So yeah, let me go ahead and turn the light on while it's on medium. Alright. gonna shut off the light. And I'm gonna go ahead and move the fan up to high speed. Alright, here's high speed. Right here, the blades rattle around a tiny bit just because the blade arms are loose. So it definitely goes pretty fast, and it does move a great amount of air as well. Now, I'd love to put this fan in the kitchen if it was in a little bit better shape, but the only issue is then that would make the Infiniti the only brass fan in the house, and that would look very strange considering there's already a white ceiling fan in my bedroom and a white ceiling fan in the bathroom. So having the finishes balanced out, I think, makes it work better. 2 brass fans and 2 white fans, so yeah. Bring it up closely so you can hear the air movement. For some reason now that the blade arms are loose and such, so I actually feel more air movement below. I feel a lot of air movement for some reason. I guess that might be like when the blade arms are loose. I don't know why, but it's like when I force something that happens. Moving a great amount of air regardless. I'm going to show it to white. White quickly. Okay, I'm going to shut off the light and fan. Alright, let's go ahead and do a spin down. I put the reverse switch down so it will be on reverse. I'm going to be showing it on reverse quickly without the light on, because I do need to head to work soon, and I didn't show it the light on reverse yesterday when I did a video if it was a bleached oak blade, so I figured I might as well just do the same thing with this one. Alright, it's come to a complete stop. Maybe go ahead and show it in reverse. Starting off with full speed. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and show it on medium. Alright, now for high. We're going to get them out of here on high speed, on reverse. And we go ahead and shut off the fan. And yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And stay tuned for more videos to come.